Good afternoon. I'm Don McArthur. Welcome to the Windsor Star's Net News at Noon. Toyota has announced a fix for the faulty accelerator pad that led to a massive recall last week. They hit the PR circuit this morning on all the talk shows, and they're going to hit the Canadian dealers next week with the replacement parts. With the Grammys, Beyonce and Taylor Swift were the big winners last night. Love that Taylor Swift. AC/DC and Neil Young, Canadian icon, also came through in the clutch. He won his first Grammy. We're going to have the list of the winners, all the photos online in the gallery. Make sure you check that out. Closer to home, Windsor Police have nabbed that serial purse snatcher who was targeting elderly woman in the downtown core. As a young offender, they actually caught him in a sting about 5:30 a.m. Saturday morning. There's a really cool backstory to that, and the Star's Dalson Chen's going to have all the details for you in tomorrow's paper. Make sure you check that out. Good story. As well, this is just breaking this morning. Hallmark employees who got left in the lurch when the company declared bankruptcy about 3 years ago edged closer to a deal this morning for 50% of their vacation pay and back wages. 80 employees showed up to a signing session, put their name on the dotted line. 100 of the 150 employees have to sign off, so they're getting closer. The workers aren't ecstatic with the deal, but they told the Star's Dave Hall that something is better than nothing. Okay, folks, here's hoping you're not watching the net news in your car on your iPhone right now, because today is the day that police start cracking down on the cell phone ban. You had a 3-month grace period. It is over, kaput. You could be dinged with a $155 ticket if they nab you now. And what's worse, if you have the temerity to sort of challenge this thing in court, the judge can actually whack you down and jump it up there to $500. So you take your chances if you go to court. If you have trouble with budgets and finances, and who doesn't? I know I certainly do. Star business editor Ellen Van Wageningen has a column in today's paper about some University of Windsor business grads who are hosting a series of seminars on how to be smart with your money. The first one is tomorrow, sort of competes with Lost, unfortunately, which we're all keen on seeing the final season there. But anyway, it's at the Odette School of Business from 7:30 to 8:30, and it's about budgeting and tracking expenses. Okay, what's coming up today? Well, all the talk in the media outlets in town and on the web is about City Council. Okay, there's a huge meeting tonight. More than 30 delegations are scheduled to speak on a proposal to cut 7 daycares and 2 satellite daycares in town. CUPE's not happy about it. More than 100 workers could potentially lose their jobs, and sort of more than 400 kids would have to seek, or their parents would have to seek alternative daycare. So it's a hot button issue. That's tonight at City Council. And as well, Earl Bassey, the city's integrity commissioner, he's going to be in the House tonight. He was a no-show. Remember, there was a sort of a mix-up in communication a couple of weeks ago. But he's going to be in the House tonight giving his annual report. He looked into the CUPE leak probe, of course, and the Q&A could be interesting because Councillor Alan Halberstadt, who's never gun-shy when it comes to speaking with the media, sort of ripped into Bassey last week and told him to name names because he had implied that a councillor was the person who was the CUPE leak. So we shall see. Stay tuned. Check the web, check the paper. Okay, in sports, we knew it was coming, but it's official now. The Spits clinched a playoff berth with their win 4-1 against the Sting, I think it was, on Sunday. Against the Sting on Sunday. It was their 40th victory of the season, according to the sports department, and it came in just 52 games. It's only the 5th time in the club's 35-year history that they've posted at least 40 wins. Justin Shugg had 2 markers, and Wellwood and Johnston popped in a goal as well. And speaking of the playoffs, the Leafs are far from clinching it, but a huge deal in Leaf Nation on the weekend. Of course, we got Dion Phaneuf for the Buds. We had to trade away a lot of talent. We traded away Toskala. Also got Jaguar, so we're going to have some more stories on that. But sticking with sports, New Year's resolutions. Dalson Chen, come on in here, brother. He's written a very, how's it going?
Fine, thanks.
You're looking ripped already. DC here, he's written a blog. It's on the web. Check it out. It's you went to, what, a fitness expo? What's the deal here?
Yes, well, I've had my blog, Gonzo Chronicle, for a while. And normally I've just focused on my job. But recently I changed the direction. Now it's going to be a chronicle of my fight against flab. It's going to be my exercise and workout journal. And this weekend I checked out the 2nd annual Fitness and Lifestyle Expo.
Where was this? Kubota Club?
Kubota Club.
Okay.
On Sunday.
There's pictures, folks. Dalson Chen with a kettlebell.
Yes, me with a kettlebell on my blog Gonzo Chronicle on the WindsorStar.com.
That's
and
right.
It's from a booth at the expo for the Punch Kettlebell Gym in Bell River. This gym doesn't have typical barbells and dumbbells. Its focus is kettlebells, which are these lumps of iron with a handle.
You folks want to know why the Russians used to win all the gold medals? Kettlebells. Secret Russian training like Ivan Draco, Rocky IV, kettlebells.
And they're used very differently from other weights. Normally how normal weights you do, rowing and pressing motions, not kettlebells. Kettlebells dynamically swinging.
There's photo evidence, folks, on the blog, okay?
And it's difficult, and it stresses the body in all sorts of different ways. It's really explosive.
Okay, and Cooley's talking about this stressing the body. Myself, take a good look, folks. Take a very good look. This is the before picture, okay? Today's the day I start the P90X. I got it for Christmas. I've been holding it off, but I've lost 5 pounds already putting together this contraption in my basement, like the pull-up bars, so looking good. Going to take the before photos today. Check with me in 90 days. It's all about muscle confusion, about mixing it up, because if you do the same thing all the time in the gym, your muscles learn, and you don't get the same benefits. So were they talking a bit about this, about mixing it up?
Yes,
yeah?
indeed. For example, Roberto Santarosso, the trainer at the Punch Kettlebell Gym, he showed me a variation with push-ups involving a medicine ball. And what you do is, on your up movement, you roll this medicine ball between your hands from palm to palm. And also when you come down, the medicine ball forces you to be uneven. So it challenges your stabilizers in different ways and so forth.
Okay, and this gym is in Tecumseh?
No, Bell River.
Okay, this gym is in Bell River.
There's
folks.
hot links on the blog.
Hot links on the blog. Check it out, Gonzo Chronicle. We're going to fly now because you got to hit the treadmill. I got to hit the P90X. Come back tomorrow for the Net News at noon, online and on your doorstep. We're the Windsor Star.